Please join me in welcoming Natasha Field-Marsham.
Ms. Jurvich, Ms. Weinstock, board members, faculty and staff, families, and the class of 2014. I am humbled and honored to speak with one voice for our grade as I distill a plot of our time together. Our Branksome years will be with us forever. Throughout the years, our grade has shown remarkable unity. Our journey has been demanding, enriching, filled with challenges, and never dull. We made mistakes, faced rites of passages together, confronted our personal insecurities, suffered setbacks, lost our footing, thrived, flourished. We experienced, we saw, we laughed. We relished the same fads. In the junior school, we wore chokers, mood rings, and flare jeans with New Balance sneakers. We owned Barbies, Tamagotchis, and Webkins. At recess, back in the day when we actually had recess, we built teepees, worshipped frogs, and broke rules to sneak back inside to escape the cold winters. Fast forward to the mid-div. We were gripped by MSN, bathroom wall, and Formspring. We texted ridiculous abbreviations: Ruffle, LET, HBU, G2G. We genuinely thought that we would one day become Justin Bieber's One Less Lonely Girl. We longed for co-ed events, like dances, I think, track meets, because they were abound with boys with Bieber's flow. The boys intrigued us, though awkwardly, they were all heads shorter than us. In high school, we dominated Spirit Week with Pink Army and I Pink I Love You. We relished our time together during Week Without Halls. We finally graduated the MYP program, and somehow we managed to get through the last 2 grueling years of the IB. With Fujitsus. We really deserve a medal for this. We persisted through the workload, loved it, hated it, resented it, appreciated it, but we succeeded. We are ready to brave the world. We are incredibly accomplished, cohesive, vibrant, and confident. No wonder we believe that we are Branksome's most fabulous grade. But this comes with enormous responsibility. As a graduating class, we're unified not only by our drive to succeed, but also quirkily by our fascination with George Orwell's novel, 1984. I want to applaud the English department, because never, in my 6 years at Branksome, have I heard so many of my peers discuss the applications of literature to the real world so animatedly, let alone outside the classroom. We, the graduating year, the GYs, love to joke about how there are several uncanny similarities between Branksome Hall's community and the dystopian society presented in 1984. 1984 has morning jerks. We've got Fit Friday. 1984 has telescreens, and we've got Dino. Now, we were told that the grad room wasn't bugged like Mr. Sherrington's room was. But somehow, the wheeling tree was discovered and ordered down. Remember, Big Brother, or in our case, Big Sister, is always watching. But when it comes down to what really matters, 1984 and Branksome are polar opposites. The society in 1984 fosters a culture of egocentrism, violence, and betrayal. Branksome, on the other hand, has helped shape the class of 2014 into a cohesive unit, characterized by trust, integrity, and global citizenship. It has instilled in us the belief that our parents, our families, our mentors, our guidance counselors are there to support us. It has built our confidence to pursue our passions and has given us the skills to realize our potential. Soccer has been a passion in my life, and these words of renowned soccer player Mia Hamm particularly resonate with me. The team, not the individual, is the ultimate champion. It is therefore with deep gratitude that we thank our team of teachers, guidance counselors, advisors, administration, coaches, parents, grandparents, siblings, and other family members. You all tirelessly committed yourself and devoted yourselves to each of us. We will be forever grateful for the structure, the knowledge, the skills, and the generosity that you extended to us. Thank you. Teachers, you inspired us by loving your subjects. You held sittings and individual meetings upon request. You responded to innumerable emails, often on weekends and late at night. And you extended deadlines when necessary. Counselors, thank you for supporting us through the years and through the entire university application process. Parents, thank you for guiding us every step of the way and for providing us with an incredible education that no one can take away from us. We will miss you terribly next year, and we know that you will miss us terribly too. But please, do us two favors. First, every time you're about to cry, remember, our college years will spare you our huge mood swings, stress meltdowns, and teenage drama. Second, we ask you to please resist the temptation in our absence to turn our bedrooms into a fitness studio, or, even worse, your walk-in closet. The truth is, we are addicted to our room, our home, to you, to life as we know it at 18. We hope you keep our room just as we leave it, because it will always be our favorite nest in our much-loved home. Back to the graduating class. We are at a turning point in our lives. How do we see our future? As we pursue professional success and seek personal fulfillment, will we have the courage and the confidence to conquer and triumph over the fear of overreaching, the fear of failure, the fear of being judged? In other words, will we take risks? We all know that risk-taking is in the IB Learner student profile, but there seem to be so many confusing messages around it. We're taught on the one hand, you have to bet big in order to thrive and take big risks. But on the other hand, we're advised to avoid risks if we can. Fortunately, we're able to look at our own classmates for inspiration. In our graduating class, there are numerous individuals who have led by example, showing us that risk-taking doesn't have to be so confusing. They charged themselves to step out of their comfort zone, risked failure and judgment because they committed themselves to their personal goals. They knew what they wanted. I'm thinking of the GYs who chose to dedicate themselves to the challenging task of writing an extended essay in biology, chemistry, or physics. Even though it would mean countless and frustrating repeated experiments, you risk confronting inconclusive results. You did not give up, you continued. I'm thinking of the GYs who stuck to their goals and applied to the universities of their dreams after being told that the odds were not ever in your favor. You didn't let the fear of disappointment paralyze you. You risked rejection, you made your move, applied, you got in. Or maybe you didn't, but you moved on. I'm thinking of the GYs who dared to overreach by committing themselves, despite our heavy workload, to time-consuming and intense extracurriculars. Our grade boasts some of the best athletes in the country in squash, rowing, and swimming. Our classmates are award-winning debaters, talented singers, musicians, dancers, and artists. And to our risk takers, the GY boarders, you lived away from home and studied in English. We salute you. We are extremely proud of you all. Our GYs didn't settle for safe. They courageously faced risks because they couldn't risk regret. These GYs prompt us to think of risk-taking like Theodore Roosevelt, who believed that far better it is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to take rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much, because they live in the great twilight that knows not victory nor defeat. In plainer terms, the movie Fired Up put it this way. You either bet big or go home. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit. This line from Fired Up has been my favorite quotation since the summer after grade 7. And this is why I chose to speak about risk-taking today. GYs, our peers have set the example that you need a goal. You need a plan. You need to take risks in order to test your capacity. Otherwise, you'll sell yourself short and never know what you're capable of achieving. Each one of us can contribute to our community, our country, and the world. Not putting ourselves on the line to accomplish what matters most to us and to positively impact others would be a great shame, because we are privileged. It is therefore our responsibility to honor the opportunities that we are so fortunate to have been given. I leave you with the words of Ronald E. McNair, the American astronaut who said, "You can only become a winner if you are willing to walk over the edge." So, class of 2014, let's set goals and take risks to achieve them. Thank you. Now, GYs, please stand up. And for the last time, let me hear you cheer. We're gonna be victorious. Yes, oh so fabulous.